Ну что, доброго времени суток, время 5 утра. И пора бы нам что-то поиграть. Я начинал это. Прошел немного обучения, так посмотрим, что нас ждет.
Who in their right mind would think of a thing like this? You push you. I want a bread.
Come on, Alexei. Pay up.
I find I need bread. I want no trouble. Your grift.
В очередной раз в игре нельзя настроить звук по-нормальному. Где тут коньячок?
Have you, chud?
Disgusting. Just like all your kind.
Disgusting like threats.
Right, God. Will you quit dragging this on?
Так, семья силы. Больше узнать о странных спорах. Где я это узнаю? Побег из спорта. Это мы выполнили, правильно? Так, кузнец Небора умеет снимать ошейники с тока. А на мой вопрос...
Come on, Alexei. Pay up.
I find I need bread. I want no trouble.
Так, ну вот она вроде как умеет.
Wiping her brow with a grease.
What do you need? Ha! The hammer got you curious. Yeah, funny name for a gal like that. When I knew her, the Feather would have been a likelier name.
She nods once.
Clever lass, her. No wonder what Alexander sees in her. Question is, oh, I don't know. She was a sweet soul, quiet. People do change, don't they?
Лишь не хочет она нам помогать. Так. Мы... Еще бы у меня клавиатура бы не отваливалась. Я, по сути, играю за вора. Бочка слизью, куча ключей. Эту всю фигню я, блин, к сожалению, как дурак продал. Небора. Вот это мы узнали, а вот на борту разбежались найденные споры. Но споры я осмотрел. Еще понимать, что делать. Это путники, моя история. Короче, пошли пока смотреть. Есть тут закрыто, небось, да?
He grumbles.
Move along.
The Magister stares at the ground, unaware of your presence. With a start,
The Divine is dead. The Bishop is all we have left.
Они мою кошку завалили. Сволочи.
I don't question the bishop. I do wish Alexander would ascend sooner rather than later. Oh, yes, but who didn't then? He was driving the Black Ring back, soon to rout them entirely. They say his powers are not it's quite the pickle. I put my faith in the bishop. I wish it every night.
Не дают мне кошку воскресить. Значит, тут черепушку они не завалили, а кошку, блин, завалили. Я уже что-то профукал, походу, да? Ведро, миска, шлем. Верните, пожалуйста, кису, но я не знал, что вы ее завалите. Пипец, черного кота моего вальнули, сволочи. И никак я воскресить его не могу. Не могу. Ты что такое-то? За что кошечку-то? Ну, я надеюсь, мы же не воруем, красного нету. Тут только что что-то было, ложка, тарелка.
So, this is Fort Joy.
A delivery. Surely you'll have one. What a crumbling disaster.
Не, стой. Назад. Я не понял, что, куда я нажал. Так, тут ничего трогать нельзя.
I know that look well enough. You're about to pop, ain't ya? Why don't you enter a match and let some of that frustration out the right way? You'll find out. Down the hatch then. You're scared, are you?
Griff is slowly, methodically peeling the skin from a potato. As
What? Who's asking?
he smirks.
I'm listening. Oh, they'll cure you of your sauce. Nightshade will cure you of an headache too. Sure, have a look. Good stuff, huh?
He points the tip of his blade at the grisly sight of the elf hunched over, clutching his knees in the cave.
I solve my own problems.
Так как мы в тюрьме, я думаю, глупо говорить, что мы пытаемся выбраться. Они нас потрохами же сдадут.
Hey, why don't you take a gander at the goodies I got? Stuff you won't find anywhere else in camp. Let's just say folks leave here, but they don't seem to take their effects. Maybe I happen to know where everything ends. Fend for yourself then.
Leave him be. Don't make...
Listen, I can help you if you just...
Shut up, elf. This clown? Caught him stealing from my kitchen. Still won't say where he stashed my supplies. Sound like someone you'd let off with a slap on the wrist. Caught him red-handed trying to make off with a second crate after he took the first. Went down like a rent boy when we grabbed him. He's supplies. Crate of food, citrus in particular. He'll talk, or he'll die quiet. Alls I want is my supplies. Happy to let this clown die in a gutter instead of my kitchen. Bring back my crate, and you got yourself a deal. Ain't been here long, have ya? No one gets...
He twirls his knife between his...
Divine's gone. This blade is...
Don't tell anyone where you got this.
An elf, caked in
You believe what he says? That I am a thief? Perceptive. Like most men behind bars, I'm innocent. Like most of us here on the island, in fact. Aren't you like me, looking for a way out? Some people settle in. They don't go poking around in Griff's kitchen. Not you.
ain't fit for beasts.
Griff tells you, does he not? I take his supplies. But I don't take what he thinks. I tell you what I know. But first, I want to make a trade. I know a way out. I show you. And you help me out of here. I cannot die. Trust is all we have here. I do not counterfeit. I have... on finally. Progress. Griff releases me if he sees I do not have what he misses. After I am free, you are free. Griff is a powerful man. Power is mysterious. In case you haven't... I intend no harm. I want only some provisions. A bit of bread, a potato or two. Nothing you understand. I see no one. In fact, I only hear the sound of Griff clearing his throat. You know how he does? Like so. For some time, I think Griff takes... Thank you.
Dwarves didn't eat so much.
Griff glances from his blade to you and back again.
You already know the terms. Nothing else to say.
Блин, а чё мне делать-то? Издеваетесь надо мной? Я пока не допираю.
Heading into the kitchen? Don't try anything funny around, Griff. I'm watching you. Well, he runs this place and everyone in it, including you. Better to make yourself useful to him if you're... Nice. Move along.
Блин, оказывается, короче, надо сразу спрашивать, а не как я там издалека подходить. Да ты издалека решил зайти. Так, тут ничего воровать вообще нельзя, да?
Ah, this Lucian everyone seems so interested in. I don't see it myself.
Угу, телепортер. Гвоздь, лежанка, рыбью кость можно забрать.
Boring.
Блин, кису верните, пожалуйста. Родить нельзя. Угу. Пойдем в подвальчик спустимся, наверное, все-таки.
Here's the goods. Like you wanted. Everything there? Good.
Worse than war rations, these.
Don't tell anyone where you got this.
Everything there? Good.
Устроим бой. Ага. Ой, то чё? Так, знаешь что, иди-ка ты сюда. Танька, ты здесь. Так, здесь. Блин, не то нажал, но... Так, ты встань сюда. Сразу вот так. Вот ты пойди потрепись.
You come to fight. You come to prove yourself. You come to be worthy. There can be only one, and you have but one chance.
She scoffs.
To prove you are the one. Never mind. The one does not ask such a question. Good. Who aids you? Choose wisely. Whether you fail or succeed, you do not fight more than once.
Ладно, вот так сделай. Ага. Кто первый ходит? Я? Что-то мне кажется, я не рановат ли я сюда приперся? Так, я хочу туда ждать. Так, да? Это... Да. А и там лучник был. Но он в кислоте стоит, ядрить тебя колотить. Сволочь, все-таки подожгла. А как мне обойти их? А есть вариант, как обойти? Типа... Нет у меня вариантов, как обойти, да? Надо их заагрить сюда тогда. У меня есть 2 парохода. Если я еще раз пропущу, еще раз нельзя пропустить. Если я пойду, они меня спалят. Назад я не зайду. Давай-ка мы оттянемся, наверное.
Yes. Good.
3 очка. А, ну мы можем дойти сюда. Это не мое, походу.
Good. Entertaining enough.
Ну, если что, отравление на меня не действует. Нокдаун пока не надо. Да, пока просто ее валивай. Физзащита. А, ну вот это я никак не завалю. Морозота. Физзащиту почти сняли. Регенерация. У меня хилки-то нету. Калечащий удар. Так, я еще вот что хотел посмотреть. Если я убираю... Нокдаун на 1х офигенно. Это сколько? 3 очка? 1 очко. Нокдаун есть. Вот что я хотел посмотреть. Перекидываю. Опа. Иногда... А, я вышел из инвиза. Ядрить колотить. Но меня не видят там все равно. Ты у нас что там? Спалил меня, мразь. Пока не пойму тактику. Этот погорит, и погорит, смерч. Ну, этому жопа должна быть, по идее. Реально, слушай, смотри, как срабатывает офигенно. А, я перекладываю, да? То, что я перекладываю. Вот это ты зря сделала. А подожди, псина еще жива? Еще жива псина, да? Кислоту ты зажарила, значит. Не понял, ты должен был подойти сзади. Подожгли там что-то. Короче, бесит. Она сама сейчас развернется, ну, так что спи на один ход. Нет, не то. Блин, поднять щиты. Вот это я хотел. Так, один готов. Ты спишь, спи.
What's your maker? Well, that was easy.
Ну, это, по сути, первый мой нормальный бой был. А, там сундук не дали мне забрать. Черт побери. Там надо было идти до сундука, забирать время. И чё, какие поздравления?
You may yet be the one. You prove yourself again, and again, and again. A warrior traveling the path of the wand should not be collared like a pet. I suggest you see the Tinkerer. You are capable of so much more.
You cannot hurry the one.
Кинжал.
Patience does not come easy, however.
А, что-то одно только можно взять? Да вы пошли. Там сундук лежал, мать вашу. Чё же вы не сказали-то?
You may yet be the one. You prove yourself again. A warrior.
The one will arrive.
Well done. Tell me, what is your strategy in battle? You do not fight like others I have seen.
His eyes spark.
I will keep my eye on you. The
We will yet reveal the one. I see your potential has begun to.
Each day brings us one step.
You were decent in the arena.
Champion of foot joys, spreading your name.
Not too worse for wear, are you? So, how'd it go? Don't get too chuffed now. Long way to go yet. Did you speak to the burnished one? You oughta. I don't think that's the last you'll be seeing of him. There are those of us who believe he's the key to ending all the...
Griff glances from his blade to you and back.
Worse than war rations, these. for beasts. Perhaps if those bleeding dwarves didn't eat so much.
Here's the goods. Like you wanted. Take your coin then.
Perhaps if those bleeding dwarves didn't eat so much. Perhaps if those bleeding dwarves didn't eat so much.
Don't tell anyone where you got this.
Worse than war rations, these.
Got it.
Ain't fit for beasts.
If a magister finds this on you, you forget my name, here?
Take your coin then.
Perhaps if those bleeding dwarves didn't eat so much.
If a magister finds this on you, you forget my name, here?
Keep it down, will ya?
Worse than war rations, these.
If a magister finds this on you, you forget my name, here? Got it.
Worse than war rations, these.
Here's the goods. Like you wanted.
Got it?
Ain't fit for beasts.
Don't tell anyone where you got this, eh? Everything there? Good.
Ain't fit for beasts.
I got that special shipment you was asking after.
Give it down, will you?
Ain't fit for beasts.
Like you wanted.
Got it?
Worse than war rations, these. Easy, hey?
Leave it, Sam. I won't say it again.
Come on, chap. Don't be unreasonable. Better even to puke yourself to death than get purged, don't you think? You should be happy for greed.
What did you say?
Please, excuse us.
You're talking to me, not him.
Oh, for the love of Lucian, Ballad.
Say it again. What you said about my wife. Go on. Piss off. Go on, Sam.
Well, it's the...
A flat smile.
She never did like you. I'll be with you soon, love.
The man looks for a moment at the corpse at his feet, then turns back toward the nearly finished coffin, bloodied hammer in hand.
Don't feel too bad. Fella had no decency. If you don't have that, you don't have anything to live for.
He nods at you and turns... He taps hammer to nail and doesn't look up.
I found you, didn't I? Red, they said. Red, then dead. Them that pay the bills, of course. I'll be a rich man when you're 6 feet under. Time's up, Your Highness. Let's dance. It's stabbing time.
Lights in, and out, and in again. I sense something nearby. nuisance these assassins are. It's their frightful manners I mind the most, really. Well, that was rather fun, wasn't it? I do find it ever so invigorating to cut a cutthroat's throat. Oh, one gets used to this kind of thing so quickly. This is hard. I'll tell you what, though. All those bumblers...
The woman looks out on the gently lapping waves.
Haven't seen you around here before. New? Well, don't worry too much if you have a hard time. You here alone?
She gives you a long look.
Maybe you ought to give those companions of yours another chance. Maybe they mean something to you after all. Used to be I had a family. A husband and a little boy. Then they brought us here. Now I'm just waiting for him to call my name. Waiting and remembering. Thank you, kind. Listen to... You run along now.
This again?
Here you are. I wonder what keeps you. Tell me your tale. We are unfamiliar, yet familiar. We are the same material you were... So tell me your tale. Start from the beginning. Start from where you come. I see. Now tell me more. Tell me what you do. Tell me what you find. I understand. Now tell me how your story ends. To draw back the veil and see that we can see the things we lose, not with our eyes, but with our hearts. This ruby, it is nothing. hope you love your bell, my friend. Its chimes help you find what you seek, or help. Patience, Mal. Patience. Patience. Tides in and out and in again.
You say he'll come on, you stubborn hunk of garb.
The dwarf's fingers. Ah!
Eh? Oh, that. I won't be. Reckon I might have had a harder time of it without your help, though. Bravery on the high seas is rewarded tenfold in the hall, you know. Now, if you'll excuse.
The dwarf spits into. You grab the plank and.
Oh, look at that. Nice of you to finish the job after I.
He winks and flips a gold coin toward you. It makes a long, high arc, glinting in the sun.
For your trouble. I suppose it were a fool's errand thinking I could make something out of this heap, but I couldn't help myself from trying.
He sucks a finger.
Winds like these, she would have capsized before she reached the break. Well, on to plan B.
He gives you a wry look. As the.
Aye, was planning to build me a raft and paddle off. I've got business north of here, in a town called Driftwood. Far be it from me to miss an appointment. Why don't we make a deal then? You help me get out of this place, and I'll do the same for you. That's the spirit.
He lifts an invisible.
Pleased to make your acquaintance. The name's... well, the name's dead and buried. What matters is what they call me. Beast. May have been cast out, but you can bet your last heel of breed she wishes she hadn't have. I've taken my revenge 1,000-fold on that tyrant's fleet. I'll tell you when you're old. Anyhow, let's get down to I've been up and down the realm so often it'd make your cabbage spin, and I picked up a few tricks along the way. Truth be told, I've grown fond of crushing and casting. A battle mage, if you like. But there's not so important as team dynamics. So what'll it be? Then it's settled. Capital! Well, that's that sorted. Onward then. I've got to get out of here, and soon. And I suppose you do too. Ah well, my best mate's son is undead. Nothing to be ashamed. Now, onward!
Не понимаю, он боевой маг? Боевой маг, да? Ну почему тогда военное дело у него вкачано? Атаки в воздух и атаки. Боевой маг, блин. Жди. Фитнесный. Ладно. Я думал, он прям маг-маг.
Junk.
Просто чувак в стороне все это время простоял.
I'll yield. None.
Ай-яй-яй, я же еще... Я его не убил еще, оказывается. Вот, а я стою, хиляюсь, блин. Чуть-чуть. Горим. Что я там подобрал? Резаные головы.
Boring.
Так, телепортация есть, офигенно. Офигенно.
Amid the squalor of Fort Joy, you suddenly spot an elf. She was the one who sat rolling dice in the ship. That her eyes are focused on a lizard some distance away. And you get the distinct feeling he no sooner have these words.
You caught me off guard. No one catches me off guard. Better tell me who you really are, or this time, I'll let my needle do the licking. I see. It does
A push, a piff. Despite the precariousness of your situation, you notice something that remained undetected in the gloom of the ship. A flaw in her diamond features.
Let me once, but now I intend to raise the subject with him.
She drives the needle.
In truth, it does not matter. That makes you a liability. That makes you needle feed.
The bright sparkle of...
Ha! Make your case and do it quickly. Why should I join you? I will. And so you seek to escape? How you do tickle me. Most of the misguided deers around here would argue such a thing is impossible. I'm inclined to agree. Oh, little... You know what? Today, I'm not quite sure the weather will...
With a casual flick of the wrist, she withdraws the needle from your neck and smiles, as if she just invited you to sit down for tea.
As casual as only... But of course, this may...
She tilts her head.
Yeah. Let's discuss our respect. You mean Death will be playing many a round of hide and seek. So, as a rogue, my speciality is stealth. The quick silence of the dagger striking unseen. That said, I'm perfectly lethal wielding any weapon or magic. So, the choice is yours. But of course, I can play the strings of magic like a harpist her instrument. Is there any specific tune that takes your preference? Suits me fine. Lead on. Or better yet, let me take the lead. Then follow me.
You're not quite certain you'll ever sleep soundly with Sabine in any sort of proximity, but at least... You are ever sodden, ever sandy. The smell of guts and sea waste cling to you like a ghost. You sought freedom, the life of a seaman, but you didn't find... Looking around Fort Joy, you feel excited. A new environment to explore, new people. Early memories are overshadowed by a terrifying death, a tempest of teeth, scales, and snarls. You never imagined it would end like this. You see it all. The tallest of the ancestor trees have been lost beneath swirling clouds of death fog. Nothing. You sag to the earth. The presence within needs to grow later. You curse as the knife lances into your thumb. A wet pop behind you. You move to help your friend, and you... single name throbs across your brain.
Да, я не понимаю, у нее есть активация спор, блядь, но она не может загрязнение выучить.
Just as you're about to address the lizard, the Red Prince bars you with an outstretched arm.
This man is a dreamer. As you know, I need a word with him. You may wait here while I speak. Permission indeed.
He bids the dreamer stand up and pay attention, which he does in a groveling and awkward manner. The dreamer then chews and swallows a handful of Drudene leaves before he falls asleep. To your surprise, the Red Prince lies down and follows. The Red Prince pinches the bridge of his nose in apparent irritation before turning his back on the jabbering dreamer. You receive a withering glance in response.
A deserved bit of sarcasm, I suppose. But though this sting-tailed fellow may be a less than stellar specimen in the firmament of dreamers, the dreams themselves, turns out I'm being hunted by an enemy I didn't know actually existed. The myth-shrouded, the dreamers, though, they're on my side. And they've visions of me on the throne. That's because you haven't seen that other world. Oh, I was born. But to keep it, Bahara is.
You know, I could tell you all about swamp dreamers too if I chewed that much Druden, eh?
Oh, do
As you're
hold
about
your-
to approach the lizard,
Listen, I need to have a chat with this here morsel of flesh. He has wronged me once, but may just do right by me this time.
to your surprise, Sabine proceeds to throttle the unsuspecting lizard with one hand as she drives the tip of her needle into his lower belly with the other. Then, the questions commence. You hear him yelp about the... Then, quite suddenly, there's blood. Sabine, he...
Chat's over.
Demon elf, how dare you strike down a dreamer?
Such is my prerogative, Prince. And doubly so, my pleasure.
I think this was the crate I was after. Looks like someone's made off with most of the contents there.
Hmm? Something on your mind? It's simple. He scarred me, so I scarred him.
She defies you with devil...
Can you blame me? Justice tends to be... Anyway, what's dead is done, so let's move on, shall we? Despite my high hopes, this scar disfigures me still. You know what? I'm feeling a bit peckish. And Stingtail mentioned a cook, as it happens. Fellow named Griff. 2 birds, 1 stone. How...
Нечаянно что-то не то нажал, да? Так, 7, это поди было Ай, бля. Семерка, что это было? Я промахнулся мимо F5. Вот это бы как-нибудь все расставить. Это. Да. Каменная броня, телепортация поближе. Малое зелье здоровья тоже. 7-2. Зверь. Классно, да, вовремя сохранил. Че всякое. О, собачки.
The old dog whimpers sadly, sniffing your...
У меня никто не умеет разговаривать.
The old dog whimpers. The old dog whimpers sadly. The old dog whimpers sadly.
Ну и не очень-то и хотелось. Ну там. Черы.
Frightfully busy at the moment, love. Haven't got any liquor on hand, have you? This fella could use a little comfort. Why, look at that. Just what that old poor fella over there.
Out my...
Не, ну я...
The man sleeps so
Пипец,
deeply.
поговорить хотел.
What do you think in messing with Griff's brutes anyhow?
Is that thing eating corpses?
The creature heaves through lips gummed with human gore. It turns to you with great effort, pain apparent in every movement.
You. Quite lost. Now, a little query. Where grows the yarrow? Quickly now, for I haven't much time.
The creature gingerly takes the plant into his bloodied hands. He runs his fingertips over the white flowers. His panting breath slows.
Darling, dear darling child. Hello, yarrow girl. Can it really be you?
The creature clenches the plant tight.
You wouldn't understand. A father's pride, a father's...
The creature begins to weep. Fast.
For you, my ring. Heart of me. Name of Migo. Thank you.
It's been too long, my dear. Yarrow girl, you've grown, you have. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Yarrow girl. Rubbish. You've grown, you have. Yarrow girl, you've grown, you have.
You hated your work.
It's been too long, my dear. Yarrow girl, you've grown, you have. It's been too long, my dear. You? What? What is it? Go. Name of Migo, come out of Arx. My daughter's a magister. Pretty-haired Yarrow girl. She doesn't know about all this, though. Don't you dare blame her. Told you, didn't I? They crossed my wires, hammer goes clang, and then the worms crawl in. Clang, clang. Horrible old sadist. Filled my brain with holes. Yarrow girl, you've grown, you have.
Finally kicked the bucket this in, didn't
A little reprieve from the din outside.
You are in the wrong place, Pinky. Do stop gaping. Anything can be procured inside these walls. That's for you to decide. State your business. Certainly. You may not be a lizard, but your kind are hardly so bad as the human. If it's trade you're looking for, I've made a habit of procuring items that can prove rather useful inside these.
The soldier stands to attention.
What's this? I found something.
Да, думаю, на этом надо заканчивать. Переходить в какую-нибудь другую игру. То я залипаюсь, сижу, вообще уже ничего не читаю, ничего не смотрю. Новый уровень. Куча локаций. Я сейчас навкачиваю, смотри. Надо восприятие и ловкость здесь качать. Здесь я уже не помню, кто он у меня. Боевой маг, я вообще хрен знает, что это надо. Это, блин, пила, танк. Ловкость. Эффект, маг или что? Опираться. О, что-то могу добавить. Пешка. Дарёный, за это был шанс удара. Здесь... Не помню, надо будет потом смотреть. Вам спасибо за просмотр. Хорошего тебе дня. Дымс, дымс, тудамс, тудамс. До новых встреч. Пока-пока.